just about set to go. And on the mound now, Hilton Smith.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Craig Biggio in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. And he chases that one. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Astros. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Bagwell at second with 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Could be extra bases. Bagwell on his way home. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second and he's out. Trying for 2. That ends the inning and they limit the damage. And we're back. And today's starter, Catfish Hunter. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the shortstop, Honus Wagner. Hunter, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
0-2.
0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Wagner flying around third. He scores to tie it up.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the plate, Rafael Palmeiro lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not players that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
That one outside. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Just missed. And he swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Larry Walker. Swing and a foul straight back. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Digging in, Gary Carter. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alvarez makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Mark McGwire. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Hunter back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 2-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Griffey in pursuit. He's there. He's got it. 1 away. Mike Napoli, the next up for the Marlins. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and he reaches safely.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
So now it's Nolan Arenado, and that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Arenado went deep in his most recent game. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Over to Bagwell, and that double play ends the inning. No runs, one hit. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, George Brett. Out to short. Wagner with the throw to first. Brett out on the play. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Barry Larkin. Fought off foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Craig Biggio. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Biggio, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, more than 3,000 hits in his career. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Smith comes to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros are down. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off. He was late. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And there's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Junior gets it back in quickly. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one fouled off. And he takes one right on the black. No balls, 2 strikes. Chisholm at second. Wagner at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, that high 4-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. The throw to second is offline. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So two in scoring position with one out. Yordan Alvarez, the next up for the Marlins. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Inside, almost got him. And a count 1-2. Two on, one out. Laser, base hit, into scores Wagner. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. And now here is Tony Perez. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Brett pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. Late swing fouled off. Right side. Palmeiro takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Astros. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And next to hit for Houston, Larry Walker. First pitch just misses. To the right side. Altuve handles it, whips it to first. And the Astros put down in order. Nothing doing. Bottom four. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Mike Napoli. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and fouls one off. And he deals. On the ground to third. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that.
And here is Honus Wagner. Grounds one to short, and that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. Stepping in, Gary Carter. Right through there for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Up the middle. Nice grab. There's one. Relay to first. Double play. Mark McGuire, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball, right field. Oliva going back on this one. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jose Altuve. Hunter back to work. There's a line drive to left field. Junior hauls it in, and there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Ripped on a line. Junior grabs it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Foul ball there. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Perez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Bullet Rogan gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
High fly ball down the left field line. Alvarez right there to make the grab. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. And that's too high. Larkin, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Marlins up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Maddux.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Tony Oliva. Swing and a miss, strike one. Activity
No ball,
in the
one
bullpen
strike.
for Houston. Mark Pryor getting ready to go. Zimmerman getting cranked up as well. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli, 1 for 2. Rocketed out towards right center, and that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Napoli over at second, 1 down. Swing and a dribbler, foul first base side. Outside with a breaking ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. In the air, right field, Walker. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, Biggio gets it to first.
He's out.
And that will end the inning. So 1 hit. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
17,
Lance Berkman.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. It's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Josh Gibson looking for a 2-out spark, but the base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm settles under this one. Nabs it. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Pryor.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Honus Wagner. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that is out of play.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there.
And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Altuve stands at second with no outs. That's in there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez.
Now back.
Now, Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Iglesias looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And a foul ball. In the air, right field, Hayward. He's got it, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead. And so they bring on the veteran, Aroldis Chapman.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 45, Aroldis Chapman.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Now the third baseman, George Brett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one in triple digits. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. It's through for a hit. Now a long throw home. Henderson around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And now just a 2-run deficit. There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, number 1.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And there's 2 down. Pinch hitter coming on, Ian Kinsler. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So now a pinch hitter, Alex Gordon. He represents the go-ahead run. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. Save. He beats it. All tied again, 5-5. There comes a pinch hitter for the Astros. Pedro Leon, and he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. New pitcher for the Marlins, Carlos Rodon.
Carlos Rodon.
First pitch, and he just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jordan Zimmerman.
For Houston, number 28.
And now the right fielder. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Robert Jr. Big spot for him here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nolan Arnold. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Mike Lowell.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Late with the swing there. 1 away.
No ball.
Tie game.
1 strike.
Go-ahead run stands at first. And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hayward makes his way towards it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. The 1-2. That's
Ball
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground to the left. Brett to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Number 89.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jeff Hoffman.
Jeff Hoffman.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Fought off foul. That one not close. 2-1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Pinch hitter coming on, Dylan Dingler. Looking to start something with one gone. And that one fouled off. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Makes the grab, 2 down. So next up for Houston, Ricky Henderson. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Hoffman, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take it.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And that is that. So they go quiet. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Justin Verlander. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rob Dibble, the closer, is getting loose. Hader, a left-hander, also throwing. Fastball is outside. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. And the batter now, Honus Wagner. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Known for his late inning heroics. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Winning run stands at second. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball ball game. That one's got to feel good, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And this one ends with the score 8-5.